Let's talk about the series that is coming up. India now travels to New Zealand. Traveling to New Zealand the 24th of Jan. Now there's 5 T20s to be played. Then there's three ODIs to be played. There's 2 test matches to be played, and there's 1 side game as well. So it's a reasonably long tour, about 6 weeks that India goes to New Zealand. But of course, the focus first will be on the T20s. The first of which start on this Friday, which is the 24th. So pretty quick. There's 2 back-to-back games. Well, not back-to-back, but Friday and Sunday. Both games happening at Eden Park. Then a 2-day break. Action moves to Hamilton. Then a day's break to Wellington, and a day's break to Mount Maunganui. I like this ground. It's a nice looking ground. It's a very difficult name to take, but it's a newish ground, but it's a good ground to see. So 5. And I tell you what, this is definitely going to be, again, just like this ODI series was a takkar ka mukabla. This New Zealand T20 team at home will also be quite a takkar ka mukabla. And the team, do we have the team? Should we discuss the team? We do have the team. All right, let's show the team. Bring up the team. This is the India squad that's on that flight to New Zealand. And no grand surprises really over there.
It's going to be long series for sure. Like we're not still used to seeing 5 T20 series. Yeah. So from that point of view, I think there will be that different dimension added to it.
I think it's the first one India's ever playing, a 5-gamer. I think it might be the first one. Yeah.
Long series. Yeah. So
interesting. Because we see so many 20-over games even in the IPL, but the same teams playing against each other, 5 times, and same format. Because the format is shorter, so the template doesn't change much. It'll be interesting. It's the first time that it's happening. And T20, people think it's shorter game. Physically, you don't get that tired. So what you're talking about, a one-day game, 1-day break and 1 day, this is exactly the same with T20.
Yeah.
That takes the same amount of energy and the strength out of you.
In terms of intensity. The only advantage,
a test of fitness as well.
The only advantage in New Zealand, of course, is that in India, trying to fly from Rajkot to Bangalore with flight delays and everything, you pretty much end up spending half a day. Whereas the thing in New Zealand is Zach, you probably just hop onto a bus and you're at the next city in 3 hours, like 2.5 hours.
No, you have to take flights there also, and flight delays is something is under no
It doesn't
control.
happen in New Zealand. It happens more.
How do you know that?
That is because I live there in the summer. बोलने में क्या जा रहा है?
अपना summer, उनका summer.
You keep guessing. Look for me in their summer and our summer. But the thing is that at least the first 2 matches are at Eden Park, not Eden Gardens, at Eden Park are the first 2 games. And let's have a look at the New Zealand team that will be up against India. That is a strong team, and I think the strength there is added by sort of their middle row, right?
Yeah, and that row usually is
the smallest one.
Is the smallest one in many teams. So that's the way New Zealand likes to play their cricket.
Yeah.
They have a lot of these players who contribute in couple of disciplines, and that has been their strength. Kane, Williamson again will be someone who will be sharing a lot of that burden of making sure the team reaches that pass score, or play that important role in terms of winning matches. There's no doubt about it. There's power of Martin Guptill at the top. Tim Seifert is someone who I'm looking forward to see how he goes about, because he's talked very highly in New Zealand cricketing circle.
There's no Loki Ferguson here. There's no Loki.
Experience of Ross Taylor as well.
Yeah. So there's no Loki and there's no Trent Bolt.
I think players is one.
And no Tom Latham. Those are the 3s that are missing.
But this tour is, don't forget. You and I might forget, but this is the team that hurt us the most in the last year. What we wait for 3-4 years.
I have deleted that painful memory from
so that will be,
my soul.
I think that is what will drive our players.
Remember it.
I will remember it when India starts winning on the 24th.
So that will have a very significant impact on this series as well. And knowing Virat Kohli, we saw that. What happened in this first game, how he turned it around, everything was different. So I don't think he would have forgotten that day in Manchester. So it's not just this series, there's a history behind this one, and going forward as well. So it'll be although I know the start is only 2020, it doesn't matter, it's that same team. So it'll be as special as this series.
Yeah.
Probably even better, because this series has been fun, tight, 1 day, but with all the 3 games, if you look at it, none of them went to the wire.
Yeah, that's true.
First game we thought,
But that's happened with one-day cricket, right? It's not really, none of it is going down to, 10 runs or 4 balls, and very rarely are games going there. But T20 games pretty much end up going there every game, whether you watch it in a league or you watch it internationally. They end up going there, I guess because of duration, it's shorter, so they just go down till the end. And you want to see that, right? That's when the excitement happens, right? Can it be a super over? What will happen? Will it get tied? Let's not say super over to New Zealand, right?
Yeah.
They played too many in the previous year.
I think they played for the.
We have New Zealand trauma, New Zealand has super over
trauma. But it's really fun. Looking forward to this one.
For sure. So
Except for the timings, very early in the morning.
It's 12:30 p.m. start.
Oh, one days are earlier. Sorry.
One days are 7:30.
But we go live by what, 12?
We go live at noon for the T20s,
Okay.
yes. At noon. Noon's a good time.
Yeah.
Noon's a good time. We go live at noon, Indian Standard Time. And of course, you can pick your team as well. That's on my 11 circle. How do you do that? Well, you know already, but दोस्तों के बीच में फिर बता सकते हैं. Your My 11 Circle team, you download the app, you choose the 11 players. They can be a mix of New Zealand and Indian players, of course, with the restrictions in place. And then, of course, if you beat Dada, you get 3 times more cash.